Hello there, I'm your host, Tim Dunn. Thanks for downloading this, our festive special of Mind the Gap, your All Zones travel card to get behind the scenes of the incredible transport systems that are truly the beating heart of London.
Please mind the gap.
One thing I absolutely love at this time of year is watching people going home for Christmas. Over the course of a day or two, a jam-packed London pretty much empties out. It's like the ultimate end-of-year commute. Off we go into holiday hibernation in our homes. Peak festive frenzy is best experienced probably at Oxford Circus, in the heart of the West End of London. So that's where we begin today's journey. Today we're getting a very special guest home for Christmas. He's a self-professed railway enthusiast and broadcaster extraordinaire. Rylan is coming on board with us today. You might know him from his smash hit podcast, How to Be a Man, or seen him on This Morning, Big Brother, or just generally anywhere on TV. We're so excited to have him here. We're going to be getting him home in time for Christmas in the most stylish and efficient way possible on the Central Line. And maybe, just maybe, when we arrive, we'll be taking one final and one very special train ride. But you'll just have to come with us to find out. Oh my goodness, I can't believe this. We're standing here at New Broadcasting House and there's a man standing a lot taller than me.
Tim, I'm so excited to meet you. I am fangirling. You are about to make a little Tube Geek dream come true. And when you asked me to do this, I would have paid good money for this experience.
Right, okay.
Should we go?
Should we go? Come on, let's
Come on, let's go.
Let's walk and talk, shall we? Because I'm excited to find out, right? When was the last time you went down the tube?
So actually, apart from last week by accident, literally 11 years ago now.
What's changed in that time to make you come back to it?
Nothing. I never went away from it. I mean, I built my own underground station at my house, which I've sent you many a picture of. So it never went away, but it's just one of those things, when I start talking about it, I think people think I'm either joking or that I'm just not being honest. But Tim, I've got so many stories for you about the underground that you're going to dine out on. I'm just excited to smell the smell.
I'm a little bit concerned though, because I only realised, I think, about a month ago, after we talked about this briefly on text, that actually you weren't hugely keen on crowds, and I sort of understood a bit more about what's happened over the last year or so. Yeah. I was more cognizant of that, and I probably wasn't aware of all of that going on in your life, so I read the books and listened more to it. And so I've got to worry. I'm worried about you being down there.
You've got no worry with me. Listen, one, I can handle myself, and two, everyone's actually really lovely. Everyone's actually really lovely. I am very much, I know people probably think I love being centre of attention because of my job. I very much don't. I like being Mr. Blend In, but it is quite difficult to blend in when you're never off the telly. Oh my God, I'm so excited, I can see the station. I'm so excited.
I think you have probably found something in this of your childhood. Is that right, do you reckon?
100%. I'm regressing at the moment. I can't believe I'm going to walk down these steps into Oxford Circus Station. It's about to happen. I love the digital display boards as well.
Where?
The digital station name. I love that.
This is Oxford Circus.
Right, so we're about to go on a Central Line train all the way home, but not just in the carriage. We are getting exclusive access to sit in the cab, so let's go and have a little look. Come on. Oh, Tim, this is so exciting.
This is a Central Line train. Epping.
We need to be a little bit quick because the train needs to leave. So if you want to sit yourself down in there, so that's the driver's one. Right, just hold on to something, 'cause it's going to move.
Oh my God, we are in the cab. We're in the cab of the train, look!
I've never done either.
No!
It is a bit strange going backwards. It does feel a little bit weird.
I love it. I've never seen anything like this. When it goes dark, it's going to be so weird.
So just quickly while you're in here, yeah?
What's in your touch?
Don't open this door at all.
Obviously.
Yeah? That's an emergency stop button.
Don't touch that.
That's an emergency stop button.
So don't leave on that.
And this is the TVC, so don't knock that. If that comes out, yeah, the train will stop.
Okay, so
yeah?
don't touch anything.
Yeah.
So the British Museum's, isn't this the site? There it is, there.
Oh yeah, lad, the tunnel.
Oh, this is so bizarre.
Oh my God, look at that one. I mean, right, you're sort of touching the controls, but not.
But I would never touch the control. It's that one I'm worried about.
How does it feel being in the back here?
This is so surreal because I've always wanted to get inside a train cab. And granted, we're going backwards, which is probably even more exciting because we're actually getting the full like back view of the tunnel.
Yeah, right.
And we just drove past the British Museum, which would have been the British Museum off branch. So I'm very, very excited that I've got to see that.
So when you were quite young, what's your memory of the... Oh, hang on, where are we now?
We're at Holborn. Just like, do you know what's crazy about this? Is that I've done this route and been on the underground for what feels like a million years. And I'd like to think I know the underground well.
Yep.
But never have I ever had the opportunity to see the underground like this. So it's just so exciting. And the fact now we're pulling into what? Chancery Lane. And I can still see the light of Holborn Station in the distance. That is crazy.
And they don't even know we're there. They don't know that Rylan is zooming back from here.
It's so cool. I'm going to get so many good videos.
This is TikTok gold, right?
Mate, this is my dream job right now.
Being a tube driver.
I tell you what, I grew up in Stepney Green, it's the district line, Hammersmith City, and I remember the day that I was moving to Essex as a child. I used to get the train to school every day, so I knew every morning, every night. So I knew all the staff at the station, and my mum had arranged it on my last day. She met me at the station, even though we only lived over the road, and a guy came out of the office and he gave me a massive laminated tube map from one of the frames, and it was like the best gift I ever got as a kid.
Is that because you made it known that you loved the underground when you were a kid?
I used to get off the train and then I was that weirdo that used to hang about. I'd get off the train, most people like rush in to get out the tube, and I'd like sit on the bench and be like, oh, is the Hammersmith and City coming along in a minute? Because I always found it fascinating that at Stepney Green, a district and Hammersmith and City line train would stop on the same two platforms. And then branch off, obviously, after Aldgate East.
What was it about the underground that fascinated you as a kid? What kind of made you go, you were drawn to it?
Well, I've always been obsessed with technology, and the underground to me felt like it should never have been there. It's like it's before our time. I don't know why, but when I was a kid, I was so obsessed with that. You could go in one archway, and there's a vehicle waiting that will transport you to another archway, basically. And as a Londoner, the underground's always been in my DNA. So it's just, I've always been fascinated with it. I've always been fascinated with elevators, automatic doors, things like that, like push buttons. And I remember like back on the district line in the day, you used to have to press the button to open the door. And it was them old orange lit, square rounded edge buttons that you used to press. And yeah, really clunky. And all I always wanted was a tube door button. It's just crazy, and I wanted it outside my bedroom door. My God, we're already at Bank. It's so efficient. The curvature of Bank Station is great.
Oh, that's where you have to mind the gap, right?
That is crazy. Weirdo.
You joke. You say you're a weirdo. As Ross, when you were a kid, was it a place of safety for you, or was it a thing that you were public about? Did you tell people at school that you like the underground, or was it you kept that?
Yeah, no, it was never something I kept secret. And weirdly, you just used the word safety. I always felt safe on the underground because I knew the underground. So you could put me anywhere on the map. Even as a child, I'd always know how to get home. And I know that sounds really, really strange, but there's something that's safe about the underground where you haven't got to go out into the big bad world, where you can get from A to B. And as a kid, that always stuck with me. So whether I'm in London, central London, North London, west or south, wherever I am, I know, right, okay, I'm on the Northern Line. Let's get up to blah, 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 and we'll change onto the district and we're home.
It's a car for you these days, isn't it, right? It's a car or a helicopter or a hovercraft.
I mean, nowadays, yeah, I've done well for myself, but you can't. I don't think you can beat the train. Oh my God, look at that off track, look. Is there a siding at Liverpool Street?
There must be. A crossover, something like that, right? Who knew that?
Well, I know now. There's as excited.
This is brilliant. I mean,
We're going from underground to overground on the central line between Mile End and Stratford. I'm so excited. Here we come. It'll be like a vacuum. Coming out. We're coming outside, darling. There it is.
oh, look at that.
Wow.
What is special about this station and the escalator?
It's the shortest escalator on the network.
Oh, he's got it. He's got it. He's not lying.
No. I went to the opening day of the Jubilee Line extension here because I just wanted to see the safety doors and I didn't realise they weren't being put in at Stratford. So then we had to get on the train and go to North Greenwich.
Oh, I mean, that's a bonus, right?
Seeing all the architecture. I wanted to be an architect as a kid.
So, I mean, you texted me once on day, or you DM'd me on Twitter after you crashed into my Twitter world, bringing with all your fans with you.
Yeah.
You know, and just dropped into casual into conversation because I hadn't realised it. You've been building a tube station for years.
Yeah. I built my own underground station at my house. I was lucky enough to have like a bit of land, and I was like, well, I miss the underground, so I'm going to build my own one. So I've got the Rylan line, I've got my digital display boards, I've got my escalators that go down, all of that.
So you've got display boards, but they've been customised, right?
They have been customised.
Can we talk about that?
We can. So obviously I wanted it to say any like train geek can buy a digital display board and like link it to an existing station, but me being extra, I wanted to go that one bit further. I wanted all of my destinations of the trains to be the future and all of the stops on my line to be shows that I've done. So I created the Rylan line and I had to then get onto someone who works in the systems for digital display boards and managed to get the Rylan line added as an official line that no one else can obviously use other than me. However, sometimes if I get in at 3 in the morning, if I've been working late or I've been out, normally at that time of night my display board normally says my station name, which is my house name, and then Rylan line not in service, and then the clock. And sometimes I'll get notifications for the next train is to Epping, the next train is to West Ruislip. So somehow I'm linked with the central line and I'm not sure how.
Who made all this stuff for you? Did you make it yourself, or did you go down to the Isle of Wight to have these signs made for you?
No, so I had my signs, all my signage. So I was going to go to the Isle of Wight, and it was just too much drama of me having to go there, get all this done, obviously with my schedule. So what I did is when Upminster Bridge station was having a refurb, someone had obviously chored the big enamel Upminster Bridge signs. So I had vinyls made to cover Upminster Bridge and got the TfL rail blue colour, the text, and had my station name put there vinyled over on the original signs from Upminster Bridge. A couple of way out signs and stuff that I found on eBay from collectors. And yeah, I then got a designer. I designed the Rylan line. So I've gone for the TfL Elizabeth line purple for the Rylan line.
Why is that?
Because I'm close to Brentwood and I thought it's only fair. And yeah, so I've had the Rylan line roundel made, I've had the underground roundel made, and it all illuminates, and yeah.
Friends think about this,
They think
right?
I'm unwell. But I just say I'm single with a passion. I'm single with a passion. So yeah.
You're about loads of passions. How do you fit that in there? How does that sit with your other passions in life?
Listen, we don't have to stay in our lane, guys. Like, oh yeah, I can be a TV presenter and at a premiere this night, and you know, hosting the most watched show in the world tonight, or performing on stage with whoever. And then I can go home and I can sit there and look at like a hidden London dodgy website and have a good old look at the Bull and Bush.
What do you do though with the tube station? Do you go and sit down in it in the evening and relax with a mojito? Like, what do you do with it?
I've actually adapted it, so if I want, I can park my cars in the underground station. So it can double up as like, oh, bad weather. Yeah, it could be a garage, so I can put my car under there and stuff. But I just like knocking about in it. And I remember, like as a kid, I told you about when I got given that the big tube map from the laminated version from the Stepney Green Station guys. And I used to have that on my wall as a kid, and I'd draw like train buttons and stick them to my wall, and like just to try and feel like I had my own station. And I don't know, it's that sort of childhood implant in my head that sort of urge to be that kid again just went, well, go on then, do it for real this time. I really, really, really want a carriage because I'm trying to buy the Spice bus from the film. Because I've also got a bus stop, a TfL bus stop. So if I can have the Spice bus there and the tube carriage at my underground station, then I'm the Union Jack Spice bus from the film.
Actual that jumped over the actual real bridge,
one.
the real one.
It really
oh
jumps
God.
over Tower Bridge.
Yeah, completely real.
Snaresbrook, by the way, if anyone's interested, Snaresbrook.
What was your favourite tube stop?
My favourite tube stop, that's really hard. Stepney Green to me because of so many childhood memories. Canary Wharf as an architecture fan to me, I love. But yeah, I'd say from an architecture point of view, I know everyone raves about Westminster, and I think Westminster's an amazing station, like all the everything. But for me, I think as a kid, Canary Wharf, I used to play out over Canary Wharf. I was 13 and, no, I was 11. I was 13, but I'm going to say I was 11. I filmed my own pop video at Canary Wharf train station. So yeah, me and my friend with a video camera.
What was the song?
It was a Steps album track that H sung called Learn to Love Again. And that was the one thing I was so upset about moving, is that I won't be getting on the underground every day, which seems really sad. I missed it. Where I live now is officially part of the TfL network now because of the Elizabeth line. So
It's taking it off you.
I'm back in it. I'm back in the fold, guys.
Wow, I mean, you're back.
Back.
You're back in the game.
Back in the game.
So, Rylan Clark is sitting here in the back of a tube train talking about your favourite tube stations. Did you think you'd be doing this a few weeks ago?
No, I dreamed about it. I didn't think I'd be doing it. I dreamed about it. But this is just amazing. Like, we're at Woodford now. I can't believe how quick it's been. In the distance, I can still see Canary Wharf. Like, there's a train going North East South westbound going next to us to White City. This is great. I love it. But I love the underground. I love the underground.
What you missed about being on trains? Anything?
The time, the quickness of it all. I miss the sort of easy A to B of no traffic. And I know this is going to sound really dodgy, but the smell of the underground, I love the smell of the underground. And the underground, there's no other smell like it. I love it.
What gives you the courage, though? Because people can be quite snobby about it, right? Like, they come back about trains, and what's giving you the courage to stand there? Oh, hang on, he's touching on the button.
Yeah.
What's giving you the courage to go back and go, I love this, and stand there and stand up for things that you do love?
Do you know what? The honest truth is, it never left me. Just life gets in the way of things, and sort of now, sort of over the last couple of years, I've gone through like a massive life change. I've been through a divorce. I got quite ill, and then sort of bouncing back, I've realised, look, if something don't make me happy, don't do it. And granted, I'm in a very lucky position that I can afford to live my life like that, and I know not everyone is, but it doesn't always come down to money. And if something that you're doing doesn't make you happy and you can change it, then change it and don't do it. And I'm just in that position now where unless I want to do it, I won't do it. And the things I want to do, I will do. And what would have made me happy? I know, build an underground station at my house. That's going to make me happy. And every single time I drive into my house and I see the station there, and I even though it's my house and I see it every day, but the digital display board will always say something different. I just love it. Like, I love it, and it makes me happy. So why not do it?
It's a lovely thing you carried on doing it. And what did your mum think about this?
She's literally just rung me as she said that. So yeah, I mean, she knows. Like, if you were to say to her, "What's Ross like with train?" she'd go, "Oh, we've talked to you for ages about train." Because my nan, God rest her soul, she was the one that, like, on a weekend would always take me on the trains because my mum wasn't always well enough. So she wasn't always well enough, and yeah, my nan would used to take me. So like when the Jubilee line opened, we went on the new extension, and it was exciting. And the fact that you could go when the DLR got extended and went under Island Gardens to Cutty Sark was like, oh my God, it's going under the river, guys. Over there.
This station is Epping. This is a Central Line service to Ealing Broadway. This station is Epping, a Central Line service to Ealing Broadway.
Oh, okay, so on a Route Master bus now. What's special about Route Master bus? What's different about it?
Did you know what? The Route Master bus, to me, I mean, personally, I've just seen something that has given me the biggest childhood flashback of my life. And it's the old circular bells that used to be on the high level
Oh, so push ones.
with the push buttons. Yeah, like them bells. I do remember the 15 down Commercial Road like this, where there had no door on the bus. You used to come upstairs and it was like the wooden slatted steps. I remember that bus very well.
Yeah, so, but we're
Used
now
to hang off the pole, thinking we were all hard. I mean, now it is major health and safety. But
never a problem, right?
Yeah.
So we're heading up the road now, and
yeah,
we're heading towards.
We're heading off from Epping. We're going to go down the high road, chuck a right, and then we're going to head up to Northfield Station.
And do you know what's happening at Northfield Station?
I do know what's happening in Northfield because we are going to be picking up the steam train, which is part of the old underground network, because obviously Central Line used to run to Ongar. And as a kid, I never went to Ongar on the Central Line, so I never got to experience Northfield and Ongar under TfL.
So have you ever been on this railway before?
I've never been on this railway. I have drunkenly attempted to buy this railway. Yes. Do you remember? Yeah. That was me. Sorry. But yeah, like, I just love it. Like, it's just so exciting. Like, dreams can come true, as Gabrielle once sang.
She did. And is your dream coming true now, going home for Christmas?
My dream has already come true by doing what I'm doing, and now I'm going on this. It's like, this is just the best end to the best year. Like, you know, I said before, you know, I had a bit of a rough time a couple of years ago, and this year I've really felt in a good way. I'm doing the things that I love to do, and you know, to finish my year off by getting a private ride on the Central Line, getting off at Epping, getting on a Route Master, and now getting on the Epping Ongar Railway all the way back home is so exciting. Oh, look at the other trains now!
Right. Okay. You see the signal box through there.
Oh, it's so exciting! Look!
We're now walking along the platform. Rylan's run ahead. A childlike excitement. He's running off outside the platform. We're going up the footbridge now of this little country station, and the whole station is decked out in fairy lights. And we're going to pick up here a steam train, which is going to take us all the way up on the last part of our journey tonight in the slightly chilly December air. We're going to head off up to Ongar.
Right, so that means the train. They'll filter it.
Phil.
Yeah, that means the train's on its way. It's about 2 minutes away.
Right, okay, so this is a map of Northfield Station.
Yeah.
And then you've got two Ongar and two obviously Epping.
Now we're now in the signal box, right?
Yeah.
So you've been in something like this before? This is your first time in a box?
I've never been in a signal box actually, especially one like this. Hang on, press the button.
What's he
There we
doing?
go.
Just alert the station.
So we're just alerting the station that the train is about to pull in. This is literally stepping into the past. This is crazy when you're sitting there looking at all of this. This is essentially, not to dumb it down, a wooden shack with steel levers, Victorian mech that's just all there, and just that little thing. You think what we've got now, all the technology, all the people, all the automation, and just and just now. You look at this and you think this is how it all used to run.
See the train coming?
Oh, here
The train's coming! Oh look, it's all lit up! Oh, I've got to take a video.
Yeah,
Before they all get
go
off.
outside. Before they get back
Do you still want Santa over the booking office?
Yeah, please, yeah.
I'll just
Okay. This is completely bonkers.
Oh my god, look at the steam! Look at the steam!
So,
Oh, that smell. I just
it's
love
cute,
it.
isn't it? It's a disco train.
This is just. Wow,
It's
look
covered
at that.
with
Oh my god,
lights.
actual
It's
fire, actual fire.
Oh, there's the chap who...
Wow.
How fast does it go? About 110. 110? Centimetres a second.
Right.
Oh, this is moving, is that right?
Yeah, it's 2 vehicles. It's got a plate over the top.
Wow. Tim Dunn, the steam train. What else are we going to do? Wow. This is unbelievable. Wow, it's like highway. I mean, we're lucky it ain't raining, Tim.
Oh, the moon's out.
This is so special.
Oh man, this is the Essex countryside.
This is all the countryside, so this is where I'm used to,
Right.
because I drive around here all the time,
Yeah.
all these lanes, all these like little quick ways. And you would just never believe that
You're on a disco train.
I'm on a
Friday
disco
night
train. Look at that view though.
With Father Christmas behind you.
Yeah, it's just so beautiful.
Oh,
So beautiful.
Is Christmas at home for you normally?
Yeah, Christmas at home for me normally. But I mean, what an amazing way to start Christmas, eh?
And to finish off this year, right?
It's crazy. It has been a strange old year, but what a way to finish it in style with my lovely new best friend Tim. Incredible. Yeah!
How was that?
That was so incredible. I cannot believe not only have I got on the Central Line at Oxford Circus, had a private cab ride to Epping, jumped on a Route Master and then got my own private steam train home. I adore you.
Oh, it's pleasure is all ours.
And how beautiful was that?
That was a thing of true beauty. Because you know what? We could see in you, we could see the happiness that brought you.
It really did.
And that's why we do it all, right? That's why we do this, because it makes people happy.
It really does. And do you know what? Some people might be like, oh, you're such a geek, like geeking out on trains.
Does that matter?
Not in the slightest. You know why? Because
Exactly.
it makes me happy.
And do you know what? What was so lovely about this? This has brought us back 160 years, right to where the tube all began.
The beginning, we are at 0.0 on the
0.0
marker.
kilometres on a steam train, hearing the same sounds
Yeah.
on the same kind of steam engine that was back in 1863.
Where it all began. This is
Yeah.
where all distance on the underground is marked from. And we're here right now at this point. Not only are we here, we've got a VIP carriage ride the whole way here.
Rylan, happy Christmas.
Happy Christmas, Tim.
And happy birthday to the tube.
And happy birthday to the tube. We love you.
What a trip we've had tonight. We've journeyed through all the things we've talked about for the rest of the series. We've gone through amazing architecture. We've journeyed on trains that are genuinely innovative now as they're being refitted for the Central Line Improvement Project. And of course, we've connected people and places too. But what's so beautiful about the whole thing is that there with Rylan we arrived at Ongar Station aboard an old steam engine, hearing just the same things those passengers would have heard 160 years ago, right back at the very start of all this. What a lovely way to finish the year. This series of Mind the Gap has almost reached its final destination. All change, please. We do hope you enjoyed the series, and if you have, do leave a review, tell a friend or indeed a fellow passenger. Remember, you can go back and listen to past episodes wherever you get your podcasts and keep up to date with TFL on all social media platforms. This has been Tim Dunn, and remember, please always mind the gap. Mind the Gap is an 1860 production for Transport for London. The producer was Marnie Woodmeade, with some additional writing by Tim Dunn. The executive producer was Adrian Hieatt. And special thanks must go to the staff of TFL and staff and volunteers of the Epping Ongar Railway who helped make this podcast.